And we all know what curiosity did to the cat. Down! Well, delicious! You come willingly into my clutches. The perfect victims. So wanted, so full of desire. And you shall be sated. Come closer and take a bite of the forbidden fruit of death. My creatures await. My names are approaching. Join the rabble at the Caledonian Mine stage. If you can stay alive that long.
Store named Justin who's working tonight. Can we scream loud enough that he hears us? 1, 2, 3! Yeah, baby, welcome! Welcome to Nightmares Revealed. Is it weird that the time of year where everything is dead, zombies and skeletons, is the time that most of us feel the most alive? Halloween can't come soon enough. Keep your swimming pools, I only want it if it's full of corpses. Keep your beach balls, I want eyeballs. Keep your bright sun, I'll take a red moon over a whole street of fog any day! All right, you can have it. I'll take fall. All right, let's keep going. There's crunching leaves, pumpkin spice, and the wonderful screams that emanate from the fog, right? Are you ready to learn everything we got on tap? To dig up for that Scary Farm 2024. Thanks for coming out. All right, let's get the stuff out of the way really quick here. First up, ticketing information. The event dates are select nights, September 19th through November 2nd. That includes, yes, November 2nd. That includes Wednesdays in October. The Scary Farm Pass is on sale. You can come every night, as much as I come. But they do sell out fast, so if you want that, you've got to buy it quick. Before we go on, let's say hello to everybody at home streaming. Hey, everybody at home. Also, there are nightly tickets, but they're best purchased online for the best price. We have the VIM, very important Monster Tour, which includes the buffet, a tour guide that stays with you all night, and priority access to all mazes and select offerings. Fantastic deal. The hotel is now fully renovated, and Scary Farm hotel packages that include admission, the pre-scare dinner, plus a new Haunted Acres experience on the patio. Brand new for this year. At 30 acres. All right, they have specialty food and drinks. This replaces the popular thing in the lounge, but it's much bigger now. It's room for everybody, right? Always room for everybody. All right. And what would a night at Scary Farm be but a spectacular array of gourmet food offerings? The creepy culinary crew here at Knott Scary Farm has been bringing up a bounty of booferific dishes to please even the most pesky poltergeist, right? All right. This year, our food and beverage team has concocted a whole lineup of seasonal treats and sips to savor all season long, including a goring mobster pizza and the zombie apocalypse firecracker burger. The zombie apocalypse firecracker burger, yes. And returning after a long absence, the midnight breakfast buffet. Anybody go to this back in the day? The most fun. Have an entire night at Scary Farm and then cap it off at the Chicken Dinner restaurant for a buffet. It's fantastic. Reservations will be available soon at the Mrs. Oz Chicken Dinner website. And for those who can't wait, some of those items will be available tonight during our preview event. And I should say that we have this show that we're putting on here, revealing everything that we have for this year, but also there are many things to do tonight, including there's a creative show in Birdcage Theater. One of the mazes, the Chili Chambers, is open with the lights on tour. You can see all the stuff you missed as you were running and screaming. There's makeup demonstrations and costumes and all kinds of stuff. The food, the legacy, there's so much to do tonight that we're going to try to pack it all in as fast as we can. All right. The food is available, and what you guys do, you can Instagram it, you can take pictures of it, you can do a TikTok dance, anything but eating, right? Okay. All right, my favorite part of the show is right now where I get to introduce my blood-curdling, beautiful co-host for tonight. Please welcome the ghoul of your dreams, Miss Leanna Vamp.
Good evening, please. How's everybody doing tonight? They can do better than that.
Yes.
How's everybody doing tonight? All right, I hope y'all are ready because it's time to open the coffin and reveal the returning attractions and scare zones for Scary Farm 2024. First up, we've got the Timber Mountain Log Ride Parade. Echo your citizens of Timber Mountain invite the mysterious creatures that live in the woods and caverns nearby to join them to celebrate the season with their Halloween hootenanny, with original songs performed by Crazy Kurt and the Hillbillies.
Next up is the Calico Candy Mine Ride. Every fall, the Calico Mine undergoes a fantastical transformation into a candy wonderland. And what a sweet treat it is, the Calico Candy Mine. And next up, we have the Scare Zone.
So first up for our scare zones is one of my personal favorites, and I'm sure streets. Now the screams and Knott Scary Farm were born. Ghost Town Streets returns. On the other side is the home of monsters and creatures stricken by the curse from Sarah Marshall.
Next up, Forsaken Lake. Along Mission Road, a watery grave awaits those who linger too long in the tombstones. The denizens of the deep are more than happy to share their murky madness with you at Forsaken Lake.
And next up we have Enter down memory lane back in time to the decadent decade of the Boring 20s. This unique scare zone returns for another year of terror-filled temptation, featuring a live band and a chance to savor the devil's elixir. I've tried it. It's pretty delicious.
Next up, coming down the laughter, and just dying. These clowns aren't playing around when they launch their murderous mayhem in Carnival.
And next up we have the Gauntlet. Get ready to put the evil in medieval. Live out your wildest fantasies in this ruined Renaissance realm.
As you escape from the scare zones, you may find yourself in one of these wretched, returning mazes. First up, Origins, the Castle Chronicle. Visit the Wilderness Dance Hall and step back in time to see how Sarah Marshall cursed the town of Calico and transformed the residents into nightmarish creatures.
And next up we have take a trip into the depths of the human mind and be amazed by the darkness that lies at the heart of human consciousness. Face your phobias as you unearth the secrets of Mesmer.
Next up, within the pages of the mysterious Grimoire contains the power to end the world. Take a savage journey into the pages and unleash the monsters that lies within Grimoire.
Can we say it together? Can we say it one more time together? Ready?
Grimoire.
And next up we have a personal favorite of mine. Cinema Slasher. Take in a frightful flick at the Midnight Theater. But you may find yourself in a starring role. Journey through the screen itself and into the movie world of Cinema Slasher. Will you make it to the sequel or wind up another victim of the Midnight Theater? Shh, the movie's starting and it's gonna be killer.
Next up, Room 13. A dangerously addictive new cocktail named the Devil's Elixir lies at the blood-red heart of the Blind Tiger murders. But where did it come from? Check into the extravagant Argyle Hotel, where you may find the answers, or you may not be found at all in Room 13.
And up next we have Chilling Chambers. Do you dare enter into the Keeper's Chilling Chambers? Take a journey into the dark madness of Scary Farm's history as you witness the Keeper's collection of terrors and haunts from ages past. But step lively, or you might become part of his next collection.
Next up, buy a ticket for a self-guided tour through the freakiest wax museum the world has ever seen. Scratch the surface and see what lies beneath the pale visages that are frozen in time. And you know, folks, this is the last year for Waxworks. So the change out, but don't have a meltdown.
And up next we have of Valdonia into a raging war between the immortal Daybreakers and the bloodthirsty Valkyrie. This is also the last year to drink from the blood-filled cup of victory.
Pour some out for bloodlines. All right, folks, just let's take a second here, because we all know, like, the flashy part of the show here. We're up here, we have the lights, and we have the sound, and we have the great videos. But Knott's Berry Farm is such an amazing event. Each maze is meticulously detailed. Each zone impeccably decorated and themed. Each show is built and lit to perfection. It is easy to forget that it takes an entire army of people to bring it all to horrifying life. Right? So we want to take a moment and thank all the people behind the scenes who work so hard. These talented men and women work hard to build a better nightmare for you and me. All right, let's hear it for the hundreds of people, like I said, who work behind the scenes in the summer. We simply cannot do it without you. We all thank you from the bottom of our blood-red beating hearts.
We have arrived, your Deadites, to the double announcements that you have all been salivating for. There are 2 brand spanking new mazes for Scary Farm 2024. But first, with a little more information on what's going on back behind Ghost Rider is my fiend, the Town Crier.
Hear ye, all gather. Hear ye, all gather. Tonight, the darkness spreads throughout the town. From the forest to the town square, no child is safe. Lock your doors and snuff out your candles. Something is taking the women and the children.
What is taking the women and the children?
A creature most foul. Neither man nor beast. Nay, it is a demon. Lurking in the darkness, seeking out his next victim, upon whose flesh he will feast.
Aren't you being a little overdramatic?
Hear me and fear the dark. Your ignorance will not save you from your doom.
Sounds like a bunch of kids stuff to me.
Your mockery will not protect you. It will only incur his wrath. Your doubt only gives him power.
He thinks you've been reading too many scary books at night.
Fool! This cursed creature will tear you limb from limb. Many have succumbed to his fight. Many have been driven to the brink of madness as he slowly consumes their flesh. You who choose not to believe, you who choose not to beware, your body will be your end.
And next will come 6. Your flesh he devours, your end will be quick. 7 fingers now, then 8 fingers now. The feast's in full swing, the blood flows like wine.
My name is Gus Brewer. I'm a creative designer here at Scary Farm. 8 Fingers 9 is a magical being that is imbued with the power of the forest. He can see through trees, through walls, nothing is safe from him. His victims enter sleep paralysis. The idea that you went to sleep and everything was fine, and now you're awake and someone is slowly chewing at you, finger by finger, inch by inch, just gnawing at your flesh. I think that's a little disturbing. You will find yourself face to face with him, and it might not go well for you.
One of the things that we're all really excited about is the orphanage. It's a little creepy, but the children of the orphanage see demons in their sleep, so they draw out what they see and they put the drawings all over the walls. The props department, a lot of us talked about how we've experienced sleep paralysis, so we put all of our ideas, things we've seen in our dreams, we drew out what we've seen. You'll see all our drawings on the board. It was kind of cool to see them all come to life and be a part of that.
There's a lot of depth and complexity to this, so I have added some things that you may not see on your first time around. Because 8 Fingers 9 is always watching you through the woods, even in the wood grain, there's eyes drawn in as the knots.
The Miller shop is an oddities shop that you'll walk through, and you'll see a lot of Easter eggs from Daniel Miller's old mazes, a little tribute to him. We've got a lot of cute, like, taxidermy creatures that you'll encounter. You can be on the lookout for those. You'll find a lot of cool treats there.
We're doing this in a cool, stylized way that makes you feel like you're walking into a classic storybook. I have been toying with the idea of creating my own boogeyman, and hopefully someday we get to do a kid's storybook so your kids can enjoy it too.
Fun for the whole family.
8 Fingers 9, everybody. Brand new this year. Question. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? You get that feeling that something's crawling up your leg? You're trying to sleep and it's trying to get you? Well, the spider-possessed residents of the convalescent home on the edge of town are preparing a special place for you. Enter their web and succumb to their dark desires.
You will come and visit us. Won't you, sweetie?
I like where this is going.
There's room for everybody. Every nook and cranny is ready and waiting.
All right. I want to touch her. Hey, Mom. Let's take her back home, hey, Mom.
Oh, you're going to come with me. Come and visit us.
20-minute show, let's go.
Alright, while we handle this, you guys enjoy a peek at our brand new maze, Widows.
Just imagine, like, spiders. Like that old lady and the spiders coming out of her mouth and stuff. I can describe it, it's much worse. And then there's an interview with Daniel. It's terrifying. Any chance we're running it back, or are we going? I would love to show it as if there's a chance. You got it. All right, so this is over where everybody's been watching it being built, right? Talking about the big spider building. Scared the crap out of me.
This is all planned.
She'll die.
Thinking about ideas, and I said, there are a whole factor of medical I think is very disturbing to people. And when it comes to disturbing, who better than Daniel?
I am Daniel Miller, one of the creative designers of Knott Scary Farm. The attraction this year, I'm looking forward to it. It's called Widows. Demonic spiders have burrowed through the underground to take over the withered bodies of the residents of this convalescent home. There's only going to be one natural grandmother there, but all the rest are real spiders in grandma's skin. They're going to move like spiders, they're going to act like spiders. It just gets more and more depraved as we go along. We took a lot of great detail in the painting and the propping of the house.
One of my very favorite things to do is to take something really nice looking and making it look like it's completely run down, grungy, dirty. With my team, we were able to, at first, make everything look perfect, immaculate, clean. And then the fun part came along, where we had to come in and just make it look like it was old, like it's been sitting there for years and years and years. As you enter the house, you will notice that all of the walls are completely falling apart. And to me, that really sets the tone for what you're going to be encountering throughout the rest of the movie.
There's going to be spider webbing everywhere. I've gone through several times and they said, is this enough spider webbing? I said, no, double. That's one of the reasons why I created this movie. Is walking around my neighborhood, I kept on going into spider webs, which is really gross. I definitely want to capture that feeling of walking through spider webs. You know how that Southern Cross in the maze. I've very weird things in the maze too. There's one scene where a pregnant man who's giving birth to a bunch of egg sacs, and all the spiders are flying out from his belly. So, pretty disturbing. The thing that really scares me a lot is spiders, and I also think the convalescent home is super creepy, and to mash those two together would make an incredibly creepy, scary maze. In fact, I've had several people, when I pitched the maze, tell me, I don't think I'm going to end up going into this maze. A little too much for me. And I've done my job.
Did you say pregnant man? I was just told it was spiders in the control board, and that's why that screwed up. So, apologies. Yeah. All right, that looks absolutely terrifying. Widows, right? And if Granny Lima there is any indication of what's going on inside that old folks home at the edge of town, you may not want to go anywhere near it.
Or perhaps it makes it a little bit more enticing.
Touche. All right, to complete your Scary Farm sojourn, grab a seat for one of these scintillating shows.
First up, we have Conjurers. At the Birdcage Theater, be amazed by some of the most talented magicians ever to grace the stage. You won't believe your eyes as Conjurers works their magic.
Next up is the Magnificent Carnival of Grotesque. Right here in the Gallagher Mine stage, a collection of death-defying feats and carnival acts will delight your darkest desires and fill your senses with terror and delight.
And next up, we have the Into the Fog Art Show. Yeah! Check out the artistic talents of dozens of local artists as they carve their own nightmares, and you can pick up a monster piece or two of your own to take home.
And speaking of two monster pieces, it is my privilege to introduce via video the Queen of Halloween to unveil her own slice of scariness here on the farm. Please welcome on the screen Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Hello, darling. It's me, Cassandra Peterson, better known as Halloween Hostess of the Mostest, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I can't wait for you to enjoy my all-new Yours Truly Elvira experience, coming exclusively to Knott Scary Farm, celebrating more than 40 years of my stage show appearances on the Knott full-time theater stage, as well as many other highlights in the career of Yours Truly. Plus, I'll be stopping by on 3 select nights for a special Q&A and autograph session.
Yes, experience Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, inside the Walter Knott Theater, the former home of her 20-season Knott Scary Farm residency. See video highlights from every single year she performed her electrifying shows on our 75-foot video wall, including a special midnight screening of her entire 2017 show. Rare and behind the behind-the-scenes features, rare photos, and visual displays spanning all the way back to her first show. See the Macabre-mobile up close and personal. Scenic props, wardrobe, and memorabilia. Plus, a special autograph signing session on September 19th, October 18th, and October 20th with your purchase of our exclusive Knott's Elvira merchandise sold here at the Knott Scary Barn Legacy Store. And join us for 2 live panel discussions on October 18th and 20th, featuring many talented people who helped bring her shows to life. Experience Elvira like never before at Knott Scary Barns. Yours truly, Elvira Experience.
Unpleasant dreams.
The Elvira Experience, folks. Do not miss it over at the Big Theater. And again, she is here 3 nights signing autographs. Mark those on your calendar, get in line early, and meet the Mistress of the Dark!
And now we're going to move on to merchandise. You know, all the cool collectibles and souvenirs you'll want to grab before they sell out. And let me tell you, you all know they will sell out. The Legacy Store returns with all new assortment of exclusive merchandise that is sure to catch your eye, or both, if you still got them. And the store is open tonight with all new t-shirts, buttons, and Scary Barn stuff. It's gonna probably leave you just like the park. Cashless. I like that one.
And the Lantern returns. The Lantern will be here opening night. We'll have lanterns for you opening night, so make sure that you never open night. They will have all new interactive features and activations you won't want to miss. New lanterns available opening night. Speaking of lanterns,
I see the masses assembled for another glimpse into what lies ahead.
Yeah, we were just telling them we're offering the lanterns again with even more surprise activations.
Ah, yes. Surprise. The delicious feeling of not knowing what comes next. It has become alien to me.
yeah, when we get it, you know and see everything. It's kind of your thing.
I knew you were going to say that. My journey through the realms continues.
The conductor, everyone. And then the new main gate entrance decor loaded with spooky surprises, and your lanterns could uncover some spooky, crazy things up there. All right, and that leaves just one more piece of the Scary Farm puzzle to announce. Step right over this one here. The response we got last year was so overwhelming and so amazing. It was so amazing what we saw.
We're back to bring some much needed justice to California. Yeah! That's right, folks. Any and all monsters we come across, we will make them meet their demise at the end of my road. Yeah!
Do you just say yeah?
Yeah!
So you guys are just gonna hang out here?
I'll say what she did there, but no! We are the only thing standing between you and total oblivion! Yeah! Ain't that right, Hank? You used to be told?
Yeah? Well, okay then, thank you all for venturing into the fog tonight with us, and there is so much more to do at the Nightmares Revealed event. You're not going to want to miss a special opportunity to speak with our creative team over at the Birdcage Theater.
Chilling Chambers will be open tonight for a Lights On tour. For all the details you missed while you're screaming through the fog on Scary Farm Nights. Thank you for coming out, folks. Thank you. That's Scary Farm. That's the greatest fans in the world. We love you. We couldn't do it without you.
All right. Hold it right there. This show is over.
I was just rounding it up.
We'll wrap it up then, short stuff. Hey, me and Lamb are not secure.
Larry, I take it you're back for the hanging this year?
Yeah, he takes care of the monsters, I take care of punks like you. Now wrap it up. This is bleeding to my coffee break.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my creepy co-host, Leanna Bam!
Thanks for joining us, Queens, and have so much fun at the rest of your night.
I'm Jeff Tucker. Thanks for coming out. Be sure to keep an eye out for the Green Hitch as you leave tonight at the end of the night. Well, sorry, the fog. Really made me nervous.
You'll be stuck on Grand Avenue if you don't finish it up. You heard him? Show's over. Come on. Nothing to see here.
Oh, it's already over.
Nothing to see.